I'm John Thompson. This is my wife, Sugar Good Thompson. We've been married for 3 years now, and we actually met while she was in the Firstep program.
In 2014, I attempted suicide. Fast forward to 2017, I contemplated suicide again, and I asked God to help me. He helped lead me to Firstep, is where I took my first step at a real chance of giving life a chance. Actually, working in the kitchen here was my first job. I could see the changes in the other women. They became my family. They became my sisters. They became my friends. So after about 2 months of working in there, Jen asked me to go to Duncan. They needed someone to go out there and represent Firstep and to do it the best that they could. And that's what I did.
I was in the Marine Corps, retired after 24 years, and I would drive through that same Dunkin' Donuts just on my way to work, and I would get coffee. And that's kind of where we started noticing each other. I always recognized her, she always recognized me. We didn't say words to each other. The only words we ever said to each other is, she was, "Can I take your order?" And I would order my coffee with cream and sugar. I didn't realize that she was the GM. I thought she just worked there. And so I never wanted to stay at the drive-through window too long because I didn't want her to get in trouble with the boss, not realizing she was the boss. After going through for a little while and I took the break, I come back, she just came out and asked me, "Where you been?" Now, that's the first thing outside the lines of
I've never asked
employment that we actually communicated. One time as we was talking, she said, "I like seeing you." Well, I said, "I like seeing you too." At the time, I didn't even know she was part of Firstep. I had no idea what her background was. She was open and honest about everything up front, and I believe we moved forward. We don't live backwards. We finally decided to marry. Well, why don't we get married at Dunkin'? We had to ask the franchisee owner if I could borrow the window for 10 minutes. He was all about it, and he asked if he could share our story with Dunkin'. The actual big corporation, they sent some PR people out. Next thing you know, we've got all these balloons outside of Dunkin' Donuts, these donuts with our faces on them, and it was borderline ridiculous is what it was.
Friends we had never met.
Yeah, and when they found out, Channel 9, when they told our story and they aired our story, like 48 states, all over the world, all over the country.
Yeah, we did interviews with the New York Times, CNN, ESPN.
One of those viral videos you never thought you'd be part of, for lack of better words. That's kind of what it ended up being.
When I came to Firstep, I was homeless, I was jobless, I was friendless. This place was such a safe haven for me. Everywhere that I walked was just, I felt at peace here.
It gives everybody a chance that wants to take that chance.